Hello and welcome to I Can't Believe This Got Greenlit, a show where we discuss movies from our childhood, our nostalgia from watching them as kids, how they got made, and our experiences rewatching them as adults. I am one of your hosts, Nick Warner, and joining me, as always, Matthew Pelton.
Hello.
Why are you laughing at me already?
It's been a while since you've done the intro.
So
you're
long.
Rewatching them as adults.
Oh, did I stutter? Let me read it.
You said adult as if it was just you, and then you took a second. And you went, adult.
I did not mean to do that.
I got here too.
Hey everyone. Well, we're back. It's Greenlit. I don't even know how to do this show anymore.
It's been way too long. You just told me like 20 minutes ago that we said we'd be back in 3 weeks.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. No.
Cut to a year and a half.
Because we're recording this on May 23rd, and this episode probably won't release for like sometime after
probably
that.
to like August. Yeah.
Right. So by the time people are hearing this, it's gonna be like a year and a half after we said we were gonna be back. Or, a year and 3 months, whatever it is. Over a year, for sure. That's, like, wild.
I know all the diehard fans, like your grandma and my dad.
Yeah.
Have been missing the show. Maddie.
She'll be here soon.
That's it. The three of them. So,
yeah.
That's true. You literally live with one of them.
Right.
So, he lives with my dad, for the record.
Right.
Yeah. It's a really weird dynamic.
Yeah. Okay, so for the listener, right before we started recording, Pelton and I were talking about Publix and pub subs. So
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Right. So I was saying that my tummy hurt because I ate a pub sub for lunch and I ate it way too quick. So Pelton, for reference, or I guess for the listener too, I am now living in Florida. We should just get into like the context of this conversation.
Because it's been a year and a half since
we
graduated
college. I'm now
college.
living in Florida. I have been working for Universal Creative on our newest theme park, which actually just opened yesterday at the time of the recording of this episode. Epic Universe. I've been working on that for the last year. Pelton's been living in LA, going to grad school, doing his thing, hanging out. So we're very far apart from each other. We're no longer at WECB. We are on our own, fully independently produced show as of now. Well, I guess it always really kind of was. But...
Yeah, fuck WECB.
but yeah, we're on completely opposite sides of the country.
Yeah, it's really sad. You were talking about lunch. I'm like, dude, I just woke up.
Yeah, I know. It's 2:30 where I am, and it's 11:30 where you are.
Yeah, it's 11:30. I just roll my ass out of bed.
Yeah, so it's crazy times to be doing the show. We're now on Zoom again. It's like the old like summer sessions episodes, which is fine. It is what it is.
Fine, whatever.
Yeah. But whatever we need to do to make this show happen, it will be done.
It might take a year and a half, but we'll get it done.
A year and a half. We will get it done. And also for context, we still plan to do summer of sequels, but just not this summer, because by the time this episode comes out, it's probably the end of the summer. So yeah, it'll come in due time.
Again, for the diehard fans, remember we announced that in 3 weeks we'll be doing summer of sequels. It's actually going to take 2.5 years.
Right.
Post that episode.
Right.
But it is coming.
It is coming. It is not here yet, but it is on its way.
It is officially, with a huge asterisk next to that word, officially on its way.
Right. Okay, so Publix is a grocery store in Florida.
Is it like your version of Ralph's?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So Publix is like, it's like your local grocery store. They're like everywhere in Florida.
Sure.
And Pub Sub is basically you just walk up to the deli, you order a sub, and you're chilling. It's great. It's just like a massive like sandwich. It's amazing. Okay. But the reason why I found out about Pub Subs is because people are, in Florida, people are like, oh, we get our Pub Sub when we go to the beach. Like that's like a thing. You get your sandwich, you go to the beach, you eat your sandwich on the beach.
It's like a big tradition.
Yeah, it's great. So I was on my way back from Orlando today, and I was like, I've been here for a year. I've heard all these things about pub subs. I'm not going to the beach, but I'm hungry. And like I don't feel like making anything at home. So let me stop at Publix.
This is your first time having one?
Yeah, dude, it's my first time ever having one.
Wait, you've been in Florida for like a year.
I know.
What the hell?
I just never got around to it. And also the only other times that we have like gotten sandwiches and gone to the beach is like Jersey Mike's because we have them like right down the street.
Oh, I guess that's fair.
So
yeah,
it's kind of the same thing. And I mean, to be fair, the Publix is also right across the street from Jersey Mike's, so it's like
so I take back everything
I just said. Kind of one or the other, but but no, it was great. But like the guy like packed it so much, and so I was just like, all right.
Wait, what stuff did you get?
I'll just be in pain. I got what did I get? I got turkey and cheese with pickles, lettuce, mayo, cucumbers, chipotle sauce,
sauce,
and then olives.
Ew! You had such a beautiful sandwich. Why'd you have to ruin it at the end?
It was so good. It was so good.
No,
olives
are so gross.
I was gonna get wheat bread, and then I was like, nah, white bread. Let's do it. Classic.
Yeah, commit. You gotta commit.
Yeah. So how was that? Amazing. It was like incredible. I won't go anywhere else. There were like two dudes that were like retired that were making the sandwiches, and they were just like, yeah, we're working part time. Like we love it here. And I was like, this is amazing. Nice. There's like a really good chance I'm gonna cut all of this out of the episode.
Just this sandwich talk. Welcome back to Greenlit. Right. So Nick, tell me about the sandwich you ate for lunch.
After being away for a year plus, it's just sandwich talk. We're back. No life updates. No, none of that.
No, just right to like. So what did you have for lunch?
Sandwich talk.
I think I'm gonna have like a PB&J with blackberry jam, and I'm really excited about it.
And it's amazing.
It's really good. I did whole wheat, but I wanted to do white.
Right. Just ran out of the way because I had 5 sandwiches yesterday.
I had a sandwich and I crushed 8 Celsiuses before this.
Yeah. I'm jacked up right now. Okay, we should get into like catch up, life.
Nah.
No.
What are you gonna? What's the dinner plan?
Dude, I have no idea. It might be another pub sub.
Come on.
Honest with you. Maddie's doing her first day of training today to be a trainer. So she's working like a standard like 9 to 5. And so I'm like, all right, I'll probably make dinner, but I don't know what I want to make.
Dude, this is welcome to my life. I'm a little, for people who don't know, again, I'm getting my master's. But Nicole has like a 9 to 5. So I'm like a little trophy husband. So like most of my day is spent, this is not a joke, is spent cleaning up the apartment. Like putting away the blankets from the night before, making the pillows look nice on the couch.
No, cleaning up because you guys are throwing ragers every night.
Dude, every night we're having full-on orgies.
Full-blown LA.
It's crazy, dude. I've become wild. It's usually like halfway through the day I'll text her like, what do you want for dinner? I'm thinking like spaghetti meatballs, and I'm like, I'll get it prepared. And I lay out all the stuff. I wait for her to come home. I'm telling you, amazing. I'm a little trophy. I'm like vacuuming. It's great.
Yeah.
It's adorable.
Apron on.
Yeah, and nothing else.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Ooh. All right. But yeah, so been living in Florida. Oh,
that's it. Been living.
So just living.
That's my life update. I'm just chilling.
The one thing that I was thinking, because I was like, on the way back today, I was driving for like 45 minutes, and I was like, I should like make a list of things in the last year. Or I should have like been keeping up with a list of things in the last year that have like happened that are significant enough to talk about on this show.
On Greenlit.
And the only one on like the way home, I was like, Oasis is back.
Hell yeah, Oasis is back.
Dude, I don't know why that was the only thing I could think of.
I love how you forgot that by the time this comes out, we'll have launched a production company.
Yeah, I know.
You went right for like Oasis, dude. Oasis is back.
I was thinking of just like, all right, what are things I could talk about that have like happened in the last year that are significant? Obviously, yes, we'll get into the production company, but yeah, this is just like such a huge thing, like in your life, and then subsequently it seeps into my life, and it's so cool. Yeah, it's amazing.
It is. It's a weird. Listen. Let me break this down. Is when I became like a big Oasis fan.
Yeah.
Which I think it's been like 11 or 12 years.
Yeah.
Of being like diehard, listen to them every day kind of thing.
Right.
But I became a fan post Oasis. So I've always been a fan of like a broken band.
Yeah.
It's like becoming a diehard fan of like the Beatles. You're like, okay, This is what I have, and there's nothing. This is it.
Did you hear the rumor that they're getting back together next year?
I did actually. They're gonna open for Oasis.
All 4 of them.
Yeah, they're opening. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
But no, it's like this weird moment where I always wanted it to happen, but now that I live in a world where I'm going to see Oasis live,
yeah,
I just like my brain can't
even process.
It can't. Like even right now, it's like only a couple months away because I'm doing like 3 shows in Europe. I'm going to the first 3.
Right.
So
Dude,
two in Cardiff, 1 in Manchester.
The first ever show that they're doing.
Yeah, the first ever show back. I'll be there. Yeah.
That's insane.
And we're trying to get front row. So if you see pictures and videos, you might see me.
Oh, I hope you can make that happen.
Dude, well, I got front row Nebworth. I'm getting front row again. Bring it on.
Yeah.
But it's just weird because it's not that far away, and my brain's still like, well, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Like, no, that's not a thing. Like Liam and Noel together in the same room, I can't do it.
Right.
So I think when I go,
really...
I'm just gonna weep.
Yeah, I really surprised. Actually, I kind of hope you do. Like, just
thanks.
Just no. Let the emotion take over, and just like that's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be really cool.
Dude, it's. I almost can't talk about it.
Yeah,
it's too much. Like it freaks me out. It just freaks me out.
Okay, sorry. All right, let's talk Quaywood.
Yes, no more Oasis.
Yeah. So Quaywood Productions is the new home of Greenlit. First of all,
and amongst many other things.
But it's our new production company that we're starting together as creative partners. We've been working on stuff since early college, and we parted ways in the last year across the country. And although like we've obviously been in contact, it's kind of been a little bit tricky, and we still agreed that like, hey, we still want to make this work and like create things together and make cool shit. And one of the things that we talked about doing was putting everything that we've ever done under one umbrella from the past and also for the future, and kind of reaching out to the same group of people for every project, because there are people and we want to work with them again, and it's a great environment and a great team to have. So we have Quaywood Productions. Yeah,
it's literally you described perfectly. It's like the goal of Quaywood Productions is you're right, it's an umbrella of everything we've ever done, from like short films to Greenlit to, at this point, the new podcasts will be coming out as well. So keep your eyes open for that. And then also like our mini series, like the River Fork show. And then moving forward, anytime you see Quaywood, you know that's like a me and you thing. That's Pelton Warner.
Right.
Always. And then any project we work on, you're right, we have our people. Like that's our crew for life.
Right.
No matter what crazy project we're doing, how far we end up taking this, they will always be our first call.
Right. Yeah.
That's why I love Quaywood so much. It's just like a nice little home of everything. And you're like, oh, this is Pelton Warner.
Exactly. And also the goal, obviously, is for people to see this thing on the big screen. Our logo and like our names and everything. And so this is like our first real step in that direction, from like student films and student projects and college to the real world and like pushing on into like professional things.
And Avengers 9.
And Avengers 9, of course.
Yeah, which I want to direct.
Right. Which you'll find out more about that in our new show. Which, do you want to talk about it?
Nah.
Okay. Well,
I'm good. It's kind of boring. I heard it's not good.
Okay, then we can move on.
Okay, cool.
No, we should mention, because at this point it'll probably be coming out. Or
I think next week.
Have already came out. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, probably this will be first.
Okay. Like, the next week.
People know this one. Yeah, next week.
For a little show called Director in Development. Now our director is my co-host, Mr. Matthew.
Hello.
And I mean, he could speak more to it, but he is going to take you through his journey from Emerson, or I guess at this point LMU, all the way through to the end, where he directs Avengers 9.
Avengers 9.
That is the end goal, and the show will not stop until that happens. Or just a Marvel movie. I think it was the initial.
Initially, now my eyes are set
on Avengers 9.
I want Avengers 9.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, the show is basically my journey in trying to break into this industry as a director,
Right.
which is like, one, notoriously very hard to break into in the first place.
Yeah.
But two, we're doing it in such a weird roundabout way
Mm-hmm.
of instead of like trying to like almost like get an internship, work your way up kind of thing. It's like, no, we're going to start our own production company and just keep making stuff and getting your name out there. It's such a untested way and such a scary way. So I'm like, hey, any kind of lessons or mistakes I learn like along the way or advice, I'll just document it.
Right.
So anyone that ever wants to start getting into movie making and like trying to break into Hollywood, there's this whole like podcast of here's how I either succeeded or failed.
Yeah. No, exactly. And also it's this thing where it's like, rather than doing a documentary after all of your success and kind of trying to rehash details, it's like,
yeah, and
no,
there
you're
will be
getting a
many
raw,
of those made anyway.
Yeah, oh, exactly.
Come on,
But no, you're getting like a raw take of like, in the moment, what are you feeling? What are you experiencing? It's not like a recounting of stories. It's like, what is actually happening in your life currently? Exactly. So I think that's a really interesting thing. Again, whether or not Avengers 9 is directed by Matthew Pelton.
Which it will be.
It's still like, obviously, like, yeah, exactly. It's still like the advice will change inevitably over time as you progress, as you grow. And it'll be interesting to look back, not only for yourself, but obviously for everyone listening. Yeah, it's such a cool show. And I'm glad that you pitched that to me and kind of started that in tandem with the idea for Quaywood. So I'm very, very excited about that show.
Oh, thanks, man.
So keep your eyes open for that. It should theoretically be coming out next week. So check it out. I also may be making an appearance. Wink, wink. So if you want to hear me ramble on as I do, check it out.
Hey, should we talk about Paul Blart, Mart Blart?
Mart Blart? I thought we were doing Grand Day Out.
Oh! I thought this was Mart Fart, Blart Start. However the fuck you pronounce this movie.
That's next episode. We'll do that
Oh,
next.
spoilers. Sorry, guys. Keep this in. This all stays in.
Next week.
Dude, how do we ever do this show live?
I have literally no idea. Once you put us on a mic,
like arrested
on Zoom, like it's just no hold. Like I am. First of all, I'm blown away with our professionalism in that studio. To do that for 3 seasons, I'm stunned.
And not swear.
Not
I think
swear.
I've said
keep
dick,
it like
fuck,
to a
shit,
tight
orgy.
55.
Like,
yeah, right. Keep it to a tight
my
55
nose.
and like not have to stop for anything. Like we just did it
that's
for 55
insane.
minutes. Like, yeah, that's insane.
But also they fucked us,
back.
so fuck WECB. I'll never give them any credit for anything.
Fair enough.
Keep it together.
Today, we're talking about not Paul Blart, Fart Blart, Mart Blart.
Wait till we get to Fart Blart, Mart Blart 2.
Oh my god, that's
crazy
a doozy of an episode. Stay tuned for that. So today we're talking about the 1989 film A Grand Day Out, or it's a short film.
Yeah.
Because when I pitched you the movie, you were like, all right, let's do that. And then you texted me, you were like, dude, I did not know that this thing was like 23 minutes.
I think this is the first time I've ever not done like a feature film. Right? We had a movie called Shorts, but that movie, ironically, is not a short film.
Charlie Brown Thanksgiving is the only other one.
Oh.
Because I remember us having this banter before of like, oh my god, the episode was like
our first one.
It's crazy. How are we going to fill an hour with it? And then we like proceeded to go overtime.
Of course we did.
Because we were talking about Paul Blart, Mart.
Fart, Mart, Bart. The best movie ever made.
It's great. But yeah, so A Grand Day Out, the first ever Wallace and Gromit short, 1989. I didn't realize that it came out that long ago.
I didn't either. I thought, because I know one of the movies on our list has been Curse of the Were-Rabbit.
Yeah.
It's been on our list since, like, I think the beginning of the list. Mm-hmm. So in my head, I knew that Wallace and Gromit like existed before that.
Right.
But I didn't think there was that much of a time gap.
Right. And also, I believe Curse of the Were-Rabbit is the first ever feature-length Wallace
think
and Gromit,
so.
Which
Yeah.
I always thought that it was the second.
Actually, it sounds like it would be, to be honest.
Yeah. Which is wild.
You think the first one would just be like Wallace and Gromit, and then you would get to like the weird shit.
Right. But
no, they started with Curse of the Were-Rabbit, which is bananas for the record.
Yeah, exactly. It's insane. Okay, so going into childhood stories, had you seen this short prior to us doing this episode?
No.
Or watching it for this show?
Nope, on to you.
That's it. All right, great. I'm glad we're back.
No, again, we said Curse of the Were-Rabbit was on the list for a while. I put it on the list.
Yeah.
Because Curse of the Were-Rabbit was like my jam.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a little kid, I loved that movie. I was like a little scared of it, but in like a cool, like the same way I would like watch like the Goosebumps show.
Right.
Where I'm like, this is just scary enough that like I'm cool. I can handle it. I'm a man. Yeah, it's whatever. Right. I'm super brave. But then I didn't know that there was anything before it, and I didn't know that there was like shorts. I had no idea that's what it was.
Right. Cool. Yeah. For me, it was like I remember the characters existing. Like they were always just in the zeitgeist, and like they were my friends. Like I loved them.
Aw, and your only ones.
Exactly. And no, I have a vivid memory of them like being in space and like the whole thing with the moon being cheese.
Oh, so you
have
have
seen
remember
this, that. Yeah. Oh yeah. And I've seen it like so many times since because I've grown to appreciate stop motion and just animation in general. Like I've grown such a deep love and appreciation for that art form.
I can attest to this.
Yes.
I've seen it up close.
Being what it did for the animation industry and also the stop motion industry, like I've seen this too many times. But yeah, so this one definitely loomed large, and I'm glad that we're starting with this and not Blark Fart Bart Bart.
Which is going to be a much crazier episode.
A much more wild episode, yeah. And also, I'm glad that we did the little up top now because there's not a whole lot to talk about in here other than like,
it's only like 20
great
minutes.
and it's short and it's simple.
Yeah,
and
it's British.
And it's very British.
It's very British.
They're all so British, and I love it so much.
Can we talk about that we brought up Oasis and Wallace and Gromit in the same episode?
Yeah, we can.
This is the most like colonizer episode we've ever done.
No, it's good stuff. Nick Park is a cool dude with a cool first name.
I know who that is.
Perfect smooth transition. Let's talk production.
I think it was. And he went, there it goes.
So this movie,
dude, I set him up. Nick kind of knocks him down.
No, dude, that was a home run for our first episode. Yeah. So this movie was written, directed, and pretty much like everything else was done by this guy, Nick Park.
Oh,
so
really?
He was like not the creator of Aardman, but he's like the guy who did Wallace.
Oh, okay.
Like now he's like the head. I don't know if he's like the head of the studio or whatever, but he's like definitely up there.
He's way up there.
And yeah, he's the creative of Wallace and Gromit. Like he's done so many things.
Wait, his name's Nick Park?
His name's Nick Park.
So it's Nick P.
Yeah.
So it's like if me and you got married.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You'd become. I mean, not that I think about that, but like.
Right.
Just
right.
a hypothetical.
So you wouldn't take my last name.
No,
I would
God,
have to take yours.
Yeah, Matthew Warner does not sound as good as Nick Pelton.
Well, I can
Nick
tell
Pelton's cool as hell.
Yeah, right. I can tell by your Zoom window. It just says Pelton.
Does it really?
Yeah. Well, for a while, didn't it say like Muse intern?
Yeah, it said Pelton in parentheses Muse intern.
Oh yeah.
And I just never bothered to fix it for like months.
Yeah.
Whoops. Yours is. Why is yours Nicholas Sean Warner?
It says Nicholas Sean.
No, it's not.
Oh, I was gonna say it doesn't say that on my end.
Nick, it says your social security number in it.
Oh no! Take it off. How do I change it? But so the Aardman team, Aardman Animations. These are like the big
Chicken Run,
Wallace and Gromit. Yeah, we've covered them before. So there's
we won an Evie for covering them.
We did very recently. Yes, let's
sure
actually
did.
side tangent about that for a second. So we didn't win any Evies last year.
Should we explain what the Evies are just for people who don't know?
Yeah, it's come up a couple times in the show, but just in case this is someone's first episode. The Evies are the largest student-run award show in the country. And it's like Emerson's Oscars, Emerson's Emmys, like it's the whole thing. So they have like a whole award show at this big theater in Boston. Very prestigious in the Emerson community. And, the last couple years we've had this show running and we've submitted. We won our first year, which was great. for radio program.
We won for Shark Boy and Lava Girl, our first ever episode.
Yes. Yeah. And then second year we got exactly. We got nominated and didn't win anything. And then this year we were like, all right, we're both, gone from Boston.
Yep.
But our show's still running, or was, and we wanted to submit a couple episodes. So we submitted, I don't even know how many episodes we submitted.
We submitted a lot.
Yeah. But anyways,
we were determined to win every post-graduation.
We got a couple nominations, including radio program and radio personality. And we won both. Mr. Matthew Pelton here is the winner for the radio personality. And then our episode on Chicken Run, that episode features Brandon Krish and Mark Solomon, who Brandon is one of our close friends, and Mark is the editor of the film. So we won for that episode, and that was super cool. So we now have 3 Evvies under this show's name, which is pretty awesome.
No big deal.
So getting into the actual production. Nick Park, obviously the mastermind behind this whole thing. Part of the Ardman... Oh, God. What?
Sorry,
What?
I just noticed the hat you're wearing.
Oh, my Universal Creative hat.
Because there's going to be no visuals for this. So Nick right now is wearing an SNL shirt that he got when he worked as an intern for Fallon.
Yes.
And he's wearing a Universal hat, which he got as he works, because he currently works at Epic Universe.
Yeah.
Do you own clothes before you worked?
Actually, no. The pants that I'm wearing are Disney pants. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, come on.
No, I just so happened to... So I was going to that vintage store, and I was like, I'm going to rep Universal. So I put on my Universal hat, not realizing that I was also wearing... Like, this SNL shirt, like, I don't think about it. Like, oh, this is a work shirt. Like,
I guess that's fair. You just throw it on.
So, yeah. So, like, I happened to buy it when I was working for The Tonight Show, but... I don't wear it as a hey, I worked at 30 Rock.
Yeah, it's just a shirt.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
The Universal hat was just coincidence because of the shirt was coincidence. The hat was more for the
for your birthday
shopping.
or Christmas, probably Christmas because your birthday is coming up too close. For Christmas, I'm gonna get you a shitload of Quaywood merchandise.
Yeah,
and then you just rep it every day.
Yeah,
yeah. Dude, I had to get the word out.
I went home for a week of vacation, and it was in the 50s, and to me now that's freezing cold.
Freezing.
So the whole week I was wearing my Greenlit crew neck.
Were you really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's the best thing you've ever said.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Okay, Nick Park, part of the Aardman animation team. We talked about them before. They're a very small team. A bunch of British chaps. They're I just want to hang out with them all the time.
Clearly.
It's amazing. If you've ever watched an interview with them, you'll know what I mean. They're just down to earth, normal dudes. They're just hanging out.
They do seem like the most British people of all time.
Of all time, yeah, truly.
Yeah, and old school British.
Oh yeah. 100%.
Not your Britpop lads. No. They're no. Sweater vests, tea,
that would be
cheese.
Awesome if they were Britpop, just
yeah, the bucket hats. Yeah.
So. Going further, the music for this film was done by a guy named Julian Knott, who did a lot of films, but nothing super notable outside of Wallace and Gromit. But he did a lot of the Wallace and Gromit stuff. So that was
cool.
his
so
main
he stuck with
gig,
them,
which is pretty cool. Yeah. This movie was produced, which is surprising for me, but maybe looking more into the animation industry, or the stop motion industry, it would make a little bit more sense. But this movie was produced for £11,000, which is just under $14,000.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, I guess it's 20 minutes, but still.
It's 20 minutes, and...
They go to the moon.
It's stop motion, but they do go to the moon.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
They flew the entire production team to the moon.
Yeah, they did. That's the first ever movie shot on the moon.
They went to the moon.
Dude, it was crazy. They built a rocket.
They did.
That's kind of shocking. Genuinely, it's shocking the budget was that low. Again, it is 20 minutes, but still.
Especially because we've done things for $3,000. So it's
yeah, that's true.
And they won an Oscar for this, spoiler alert.
And we won an Evie for Chicken Run, so we're basically on the same level as them.
This show has $200 of production
if
budget.
that.
Yeah. It's just for the art. That's it.
And then I got a microphone as like a Christmas gift. That was our way of not purchasing it. Yeah. We couldn't afford it with the budget.
I also got my mic as a gift, to be fair. So
there you go.
Okay, so in 1985, Aardman Animations took Parks' project on, allowing him. So he didn't start Aardman. He came on to Aardman with this project, allowing him to work on it part time while still being funded by the school, which is pretty sick.
Nice.
Which I always assumed that it was Nick Park who started Aardman because he's always been the face of it, like since I can remember.
Yeah,
but it's only because Wallace and Gromit is so popular.
Yeah, and it's his creation. Yeah.
Right. But it was actually founded by, I think we've talked about this in the previous episode, but it was actually founded by Peter Lord and David Sproxton.
I thought you were going to say David Spade. And I'm like, Nick,
I
don't know what you're reading, but...
That's insane. So Nick Park wrote to William Harbett's company requesting 1,000 kilograms of plasticine for the film, which is like, what they use to create the figures. And, by the way, Harbett was the inventor of plasticine. So he was like, I'm going straight to the source.
That's
he received it,
for the
they
record.
gave it to him, and it was separated into 10 colors, one of which stone, which was used for Gromit. Like, that was like his...
Oh, okay.
It had like a specific Gromit color.
Gromit,
Initially, Park wanted Gromit to have a voice that he himself was going to play, but the voice he was going for was going to be too difficult to animate. So he was like, I can't spend any more money. I can't afford I don't know if it's like over the top or like it was just not gonna work for the animation style.
Sure. Do we know if there's like, did he ever record anything? Like, is that out there?
I don't know. I would be curious. I would assume no because
probably
an
not.
Idea, but that would be cool.
Yeah, I kind of want to hear the original intent for Gromit's voice.
Yeah. And then Park originally planned the film to be 40 minutes long and to spoof Star Wars with numerous characters and a fast food restaurant on the moon.
However, the hell?
I know. He shrank the story when he realized it would take him several more years to complete.
Yeah, thank God.
Is insane. That would be insane.
I'm really happy that didn't happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah. That was absolutely ridiculous. So this film was nominated for Best Animated Short, but lost against a little movie called Creature Comforts. Now, do you know what this movie is?
No.
So it's a movie that basically they shot live like documentary footage interviewing people, and then they did stop motion as like different different animals, and basically like, use the audio from the interview to like create a story with like these animals in like their own world.
Oh, okay. That is, you know what? That's a cool one to win.
And guess who directed it?
Me.
Nick Park.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
So wait, he had two animated shorts the same year?
Same year, nominated for an Oscar, and he lost to himself.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's almost like when you lost radio personality to me, proving I'm the better personality of the two, objectively.
Right. Yeah, of course.
Same kind of thing.
Just like that. It's
just like that.
It was also nominated against a short called Grasshoppers, but that was it. It was only the 3. Like, that was back in the day where they didn't nominate, like, a ton.
Oh, fair.
What I was going to ask you is who won Best Animated Feature that year, but I didn't write it down, and the answer is Who Framed Roger Rabbit, which is super fun.
Oh, okay.
But what I was going to give you... I think I realized through looking at my notes is that I do have a fun fact about this category.
Okay.
So this category was established... Feature. Was established in 1931. Jesus. And legend of the show, Walt Disney... Well, it's not actually a legend of the show. But, we talked about him
on. Special guest.
Yeah, we did. His animatronic that's coming soon. He was actually on the show. So Walt Disney brought home the Oscar for the first 8 years of this category. And overall won the category 12 times. If you look at his competition, though, it's like 4 guys for 20 years.
That's insane.
It's like the same 4 because no one else was doing.
You said 1931.
Yeah.
So what did he win for? Well, I'm assuming like Snow White was his first one.
Or no, I'm sorry. This is an animated short. So he was doing the experimental like animated shorts, like all that stuff, and he won the first 8 Oscars.
That's ridiculous.
Just swept.
That's kind of the most badass
for almost
thing
a
ever.
decade. Yeah,
dude, we gotta beat that.
I feel like we've talked about this in the show before. if not just like in general. But Walt Disney has like whatever it is, like 30 or 40 Oscars.
Yeah, I think.
But like most of them are from nature documentaries, because
which is bizarre.
Like started that entire like National Geographic would not be what it is without Walt Disney.
No.
It's insane. Like he would just go out and like record shit all over the world. It's insane.
That's kind of the thing. I think honestly, that's kind of been forgotten. If you're not like a big film person, is you could take almost any category in film history and it would not be the same without Walt Disney.
Yeah, 100%.
Like 100%. It's insane how influential he was, and I feel like now it's just kind of like, oh, that's just like the guy who started Disney, and that's kind of it.
Right.
I think of like Theme Park Man, but no, that's not true at all.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Theme Park Man was like, I am the most successful human being on the planet. Now I'm going to get to do what I wanted to do since I was like a child.
Yeah, exactly.
And then also become the most successful man on the planet in terms of
to
that
ever walk
category.
the earth.
It's ridiculous.
Can you tell I took an animation history class at LMU?
Hey,
and now I know about Walt Disney. I got you, dude.
I only know because I'm just a freak about
animation.
Freak?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, full stop.
Yeah, it's just a freak, and then also a freak about animation.
Right. So
I thought you agreed. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, might as well. We're so back. Okay, so going into the plot of this film. Again, not a whole lot happens, but I'm going to try and detail that as best as possible. So we open with the classic Wallace and Gromit music. Like, just my favorite.
How's it go?
Fuck off. So Wallace and Gromit are trying to decide where to go on holiday. They're trying to figure out where to go on Sunday. And
exactly.
And Wallace goes to grab the both of them tea, biscuits, and cheese. But no cheese.
Oh no! So what do we do,
dude?
Let's go to the moon.
Also, this guy has nothing else in his fridge. Like, no, he doesn't. Truly.
Listen, we said it. It's the most British fucking thing you'll ever see in your life. It's crazy.
It's insane.
Have you ever once in your life gone for tea, biscuits, and cheese on a bank holiday?
Not on a bank holiday.
So what about a Sunday?
Sometimes on Sundays. No, I don't even know where I'm going with this. No, absolutely not.
No,
if I'm having tea, I usually don't have biscuits or cheese. I usually don't. I've had all of them, but I don't think I've had all of them together.
No, I've never had
tea and biscuits, but not and cheese.
I don't think I've ever had biscuits with tea. I've had them separate. Yeah, I've never dunked like a Biscoff into a tea.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Very American.
Dude, on Sundays I have a cheeseburger and hot dogs.
Oh, pizza!
And I celebrate my freedom, baby.
Drip all the pizza grease on my shirt.
I did my pizza and tea, bitch.
Drip all the pizza grease on my tank top.
Yeah, I don't know, my Eagles tank top.
Okay, so they end up deciding to go somewhere where there is cheese, which is obviously the moon.
It's the first thing I would think of.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So Wallace designs and begins to build a rocket to the moon, and eventually enlists Gromit's help, because this guy's an inventor. Obviously, he's got that shit on lock. He's getting there no matter what. What
was the budget of this movie again?
$14,000.
Oh, you could build a rocket ship with $14,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's done
but I'm still blown away that they got to the moon. They got Nick Park to the moon for under $14,000.
They bought the plasticine to the moon.
Right, the 1,000 kilogram or whatever it was. They just built a rocket ship out of plasticine and they got to the moon.
And you know what? They went to the moon, still didn't win the Oscar.
Right.
Think about that.
Yeah, it was like a dog sitting on a couch doing an interview. It is a really cool short. I recommend watching it.
I do kind of want to check that out. You know where you can watch it? Quaywoodproductions.com.
No, you cannot watch it.
No, that's not true. But
you can watch other cool things on Quaywoodproductions.com. You should definitely go check it out. It's also a really cool website. I didn't design it, but I know someone who did.
Aw, shucks.
Emmy Award winner. So they light the fuse to the rocket, 60 seconds to blast off. But oh no, he doesn't have crackers. He doesn't have crackers. What an absolute idiot.
Moron.
So he grabs the crackers, and at the last second, they blast off.
You know who wouldn't forget the crackers? Americans.
Right.
Let's go.
Cheeseburgers. They're guns. They're
Dude,
German Shepherds.
I brought the chocolate-covered Ritz caramel crackers, baby.
The PB&J Reese's.
Okay, have you tried those?
No, dude. Okay. I went to go get my pub sub. And then I got a pack of this is why I literally said that, because I got a pack of Reese's. But
you saw the PB&J ones?
No, they didn't have them, and I was looking for them.
Damn.
I'm so upset.
Okay, me and Nicole tried both the strawberry and the grape.
Okay.
And they're okay. I don't know about you, but I went in with such a low bar.
Sure. I'm also
like, this sounds nasty.
I'm also a huge Reese's.
I am too.
Okay.
No, Reese's is my number one.
Okay. Cool.
So usually when they do like the alternate Reese's, I'm like, why are you fucking with a good thing?
Yeah, right.
Like have you ever had one of the Reese's things and it's better than the original? No.
Yeah.
They're good. Like there's some great ones. Like the chocolate lava one, which is the most American thing ever, I know. But the chocolate lava big cup Reese's peanut butter cup.
Pizza.
It's pretty good, but I'd rather have an original. So I went in being like, these are gonna be so fucking gross, jelly and chocolate. I don't know about this.
Yeah.
And like, you know what? I gotta be honest. The strawberry one was banging.
Oh, okay, nice.
It was the grape one. It was good.
Just not as good as the strawberry.
How about this? It was one of those, I wouldn't buy it, but if someone said, "Hey, I have a grape PB&J Reese's peanut butter cup big cup," I'd be like, "Hell yeah."
Well, yeah, okay, fair enough.
Like, I wouldn't say no.
Most of the time, if someone is like, "Hey, I have X food," I'd be like, "Yeah, I'll take it. It's free."
No, there's some I wouldn't.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. If I was like, "Hey, here's 1,000 milligrams of plasticine. This is your lunch."
Oh, dude, I would eat it like immediately.
Yeah, I would too.
I'd probably win an Oscar if I ate it.
That was a dumb example. I would eat it too.
I'm sorry. I'd be on the moon. My pizza.
Point is, I know it sounds fucking insane. You should try the strawberry Reese's peanut butter cup big cup.
Dude, I was looking for them and I want to try it. Like, I keep seeing an ad and I'm like, Will Arnett, like, take me
Yes, exactly. I saw him at CVS at like the counter.
You saw Will Arnett at CVS?
Yeah, he was there. Dude, I just saw Jim Rash at a diner.
What?
I swear to God.
It's insane.
I was meeting up with a couple of our friends, people in the Quaywood Collective.
Yeah.
Sorry, quick side tangent. But I walked in and fucking, like, Dean Pelton was just right there. I'm like, what the hell? And we made, like, direct eye contact. Yeah, I sat him down.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, thank you for making the way back, by the way. Also, here's the report. I love you.
I have you.
And I gave him a smooch. I went, mwah.
Right in his big, beautiful head.
He had a big old mustache. But I was like, that's my dad. That's awesome. Dean Pelton.
That's amazing.
Anyway, what were we saying?
Anyways,
something about how this is the most British film ever, and it should have more pizza and freedom.
Yeah. So he grabs the crackers, and at the last second, he blasts off. They finally land on the moon, and Wallace kicks a ball up in the air, and it doesn't come back down, which made me laugh.
You know, we don't have any British fans, but now we never will.
No, never will. Yeah, I was blown away with the fact that they flew out to the moon to shoot this movie.
And, the whole crew.
Right. And the actors walked out of their spaceship that they built and out of this massive, like, all this plasticine, and they are alive. Like, they're just out on the moon with no gear.
No,
and they're just living.
Suit, nothing.
Actually,
I kept waiting for someone to make like a comment or joke about it, and it just never got addressed. No. I'm like, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, that was like the one thing where I was like, "No, you're not convincing me right now. You're not." The moon is made of cheese, but you're not convincing me that they're alive.
I don't know if I was more forgiving of it because this is kind of spoiler, but this is like a very good short film.
Right.
Which we're not used to on this show. So I caught it, but for some reason it didn't bother me as much as a different movie would.
Okay.
Like if freaking in Mark Bart Fart Bart 3, when they eventually go to the moon, and he doesn't have an astronaut suit, I'm gonna bitch and moan for like an hour.
Right.
But in this, I don't know. I was just like, yeah, it's Wallace and Gromit. I don't know.
Yeah,
they can breathe. Enough. It makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fair.
They didn't have enough plasticine.
Yeah, that's true.
They couldn't build the suit.
They needed 2,000 kilograms.
Yeah.
So Wallace takes a bit. That's supposed to be bite. Wallace takes a bite out of the moon and says it's not like any other piece of cheese he's had before. This is next level.
This is next level cheese.
Or disgusting.
Or it's just the moon.
It's just the moon. It's just dust. Just eating dust. Taking handfuls of sand off the beach and just pouring it down his throat.
Pouring it down a cracker. I don't know why I went Australia. I went down under for that one. That was not British at all.
The cracker.
The cracker.
So they move to a new spot to get cheese. This is literally just like the rest of this movie, just like them like waddling around to eat cheese.
Yeah, it takes such a weird twist.
Yeah. So again, it's one of those where it's like I feel like I've had this like 3 or 4 times on the show where it's like, hey, apologies if it sounds like I'm stupid in like describing this movie, but literally
no, that's the movie.
Nothing happens. But it's kind of the same. You'll hear it next week in Fart Bar Bart Mart. But like it's literally just like, all right, you have a bunch of setup, but then like 45 minutes of the movie is like he takes down a guy, and then he takes down another guy.
We'll get to that.
And then he takes down the third guy, but this time it's a ninja who attacks him. Which
on roller skates.
It's fucking crazy.
Because he's cool.
But yeah, no, it's like it's one of those where it's like not a whole lot happened. But anyway, but before they move to this new spot to get cheese, they find a machine which Wallace puts money into. And it doesn't work at first.
Right.
So they walk away when the machine comes to life. And the machine starts taking Wallace's things and dreams of a life where it can go skiing on its own sort of Aardman adventure. Like its own little, it has the music, the whole, it's its own little thing. So the machine notices that, I'm saying the machine like it's Bert Kreischer.
You're just saying that because you
so
met
the
him
machine,
and he's like your new best friend.
Bert. Yeah.
Me and Bert is whatever.
So this robot, not Bert Kreischer the machine, this robot notices that the moon has been cut up and that there's a spaceship on the moon, which it writes a ticket for. It puts a little ticket in it.
Which, again, this, actually, I don't know if you saw this in your research, but the machine was actually not in the script. When they flew to the moon, the machine was there. And this is all like, it's like documentary.
I love how I can see you setting up a bit from 6 miles away.
That's how you can tell, even though we haven't like seen each other a year and a half, we still talk every day. Like before I even start a sentence, you're like, "This fucker, what? Like, what's about to come out of his mouth?"
It's happening. So yeah, it then notices Bert Kreischer the machine notices that Wallace is the one who's eating the moon, and who seemingly has the spaceship and goes to kick his ass, but before it can, it runs out of money in its system and it stops working.
It's just this is an insane short. I'm only now just realizing like when you're watching it doesn't feel this crazy, but when you're saying it out loud, this is absurd.
No, it's like a lot of movies where like if you explain it, it sounds ridiculous, and then if you watch it, it makes sense. That's why like that's why I don't feel as bad about movies like this or like explaining movies like this because. It's like, I always think back to Everything Everywhere.
Well, yeah.
It's like, when the Daniels, I heard like an interview with them where they were like, I mean, and it's true too. It's like, how do you explain it?
It's impossible.
How do you pitch it? How do you explain it? Even reading the script, you're like, this is never going to work. And then you put it on screen, you're like, oh, this is like the greatest thing ever. It's like, how do you...
What do you do?
It's wild. But yeah, so the machine, Bert Kreischer, stops working. And Wallace takes the cheese back to the ship. And gives the machine another coin for the bat. Oh, for the bat it's holding, so it comes back to life. So it takes a bat, and then the machine comes back up. This robot's dreams of skiing settle in, and it realizes it needs to go with Wallace and Gromit to get to Earth, where the skiing is actually happening.
Yes.
So it starts going after the rocket, because they're about to take off and go back to Earth, because they have like an abundance of cheese. That will hopefully last them for quite some time.
Probably like a day.
And Wallace sees it and thinks that it's chasing them because he took their cheese. So they pick up the pace and do an emergency launch. So this robot gets into the ship and accidentally lights the fluids needed to cause an explosion to get the ship going. So it gets launched back onto the moon as the fellas... I put the fellas. I thought that was funny.
Nice. The fellas.
As the fellas take off.
Burt Kreischer and Tom Segura, baby.
Tom Segura. There they go. It uses the two parts of the ship it tore off as it was trying to grip onto the ship as skis, and it lives happily ever after as the fellas wave goodbye and eat their cheese. And all is well in the world, and that is A Grand Day Out.
Wow, you even remembered the all is well in the world.
I write it down
every
time. I don't know if you do
that. That's why. I was like, I forgot.
No, it's off the dome. It's off the dome.
Yeah, you're like, dude, you're locked the fuck in. He actually has no notes. I don't know if you people know this.
No.
Nick memorizes all of this.
Even if it sounds like I'm reading off of something, I'm actually not.
Hey, no, even if you say, "Oh, let me read that again," it's not. It's
yeah. No. Let me read it from my brain.
Exactly, from your mind library, dude.
It's crazy. Okay, so final thoughts. I'll let you go first.
Okay, because as you know, I've never seen this
episode. Right.
Now, okay, I've never seen this, but I do obviously know Wallace and Gromit because of Were Rabbit, and also just like living. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? They're pretty big characters.
Yeah.
I thought it was really cute. I don't. To be honest, I don't have a lot to say about it. It's cool to see the first ever thing that they're in, and kind of see kind of how crazy they end up going, and even saying that how crazy they started, which I did not see coming whatsoever. But yeah, I mean, it's a cute little 20-minute thing. It gets the job done. I don't have much to say besides I would recommend it. It's if you want a little 20-minute feel good. If you're feeling very British for some reason, put this on.
Yeah. Well, also just like as like a masterclass of the beginning of stop motion. Obviously, stop motion has existed for quite some time, but like this is like one of the biggest breakthroughs of characters in stop motion. Arguably, like the biggest breakthrough for stop motion characters in general, besides like
Jack Skellington.
I don't know, or like Gumby.
Oh, I guess.
I don't know, like. But yeah, like Jack Skellington, like Gumby. Like I don't know. There's very few. Is my point.
Sure, you like Rudolph too.
God, this is yeah. But man, this is such a good film.
It is.
Yeah. I every time I watch this, I think it should have won the Oscar over Creature Comforts, and then I watch Creature Comforts, and I'm like, okay,
it's pretty good.
I get why. I get why it won, but I think for the longevity purpose of Wallace and Gromit, I feel like that should have taken it.
That's fair because this did start a whole thing.
Again, I mean, it's Nick Park or it's Nick Park. There's really
either way, our boy won. That's all that matters.
Yeah. The simplicity, I think, in this film is what's so good about it. And it's also amazing to see the character tropes of Wallace and Gromit kind of carry throughout the decades. And
yeah.
Even in the newest movie that just came out recently, they still are the same characters as when
exactly
they
Wallace and Gromit.
And it's that same charm throughout, you know, what has it been, 35 years of these things? So it's like, it's pretty cool to see.
It's also, it's a cool, I don't know how I know there's a couple Wallace and Gromit shorts, and to be fair, I haven't watched the other ones. But it's a cool idea from like a writing perspective of, hey, let's take a very simple idea of these guys just ran out of cheese and need it, and just how far can we stretch it without ever getting away from that idea? Right. Which is an interesting tactic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't really see that approach. So like this is the goal and it never shifts once. But the plot just gets crazier.
Yeah. Definitely.
It's not as this is other short I would say is much better. It's called Your Mama's Pie. It's really good, and I really think you should check it out.
Evie Award winning.
As well as a couple film festivals, don't forget.
Hell yeah.
And you know where you can watch it? QuaywoodProductions.com.
It's now live, baby. Let's go.
Let's go.
And one final thought on A Grand Day Out. This is the first time we're doing this in a long time. And also with the Zoom delay, it'll probably won't line up, but I'll line it up in post.
Okay, so we're going to pretend that we got this first try.
Exactly.
Ready?
One final thought.
I can't believe this got greenlit. Aww.
That was completely off on my end.
Oh, sick.
I hope that was on.
I didn't hear you whatsoever. I went way too loud.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Okay, amazing. Yeah, that's it. Thank you all for listening. This is our first episode back. I don't even know if it was a listenable episode.
Probably not.
Or
any of them.
I don't even know how this is going to turn out in post. But we're super, super, super stoked to be back. This show means enough to both of us that we were like, even though it's been a while, we've been itching to bring this back.
Yeah.
So we're very glad to be doing it through Quaywood. and through our own means and our own tactics. And we're just pumped to kind of crank through all of the movies that we watched as kids and bring on some pretty awesome guests. What I will say is tune in next week
or 2 weeks
for a little movie we've been teasing. Tune in 2 weeks from now.
There you go.
For a movie that we've been teasing throughout the episode. Fart Bart, Fart Dart, Fart Dart.
Whoopee.
Or as it's more commonly known, Paul Blart, Mall Cop.
Yeah.
It should make for a very fun episode. I am very curious to hear your thoughts.
I think you can get a good idea.
No, I know.
It's,
yeah. So anyway, stay tuned for that. And listen to our other show, Director of Development, coming very soon, next week. Yeah.
And go check out
Keep
the
watching
Quaywood
Quaywood stuff.
QuaywoodProductions.com.
Yeah.
We have an Instagram, Quaywood Productions, TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn, all Quaywood Productions.
All that stuff.
We're very easy to find.
That's it. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
This has been a Quaywood audio production.